everybody, and welcome to Anime Survivor episode, the next one. And we're here today. We have I'm Max. I'm the host. In case you didn't know, which is fine if you didn't. Thank you for being here and not knowing that. It means a lot to me. We also have Natalie.
Hi there.
We have Sam.
Hi.
And we have Mr. Vulcan, which I believe.
Hey,
Huh?
Also, where's the stream? Where's the stream?
You know what? Shut the fuck up.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, so our cast today is No Kings in celebration of the fact that I really want to melt ice. And I'm angry, and we're assembling a team, and the teams that was assembled is going to do, hopefully, something redacted. We have an episode, ladies and gentlemen. So, our first tribe is our returnee tribes. These are some radical anime survivor leftists, or people that we know can get a very specific job done. So would we like to go over our veterans tribe? Are you guys ready?
Oh,
Yeah,
hell
right.
yes.
Thank God.
Yes.
First, to address chat, hi Stan, thank you for coming. Luigi is not here because we just did a Luigi episode, and I had to make a lot of cuts. Anthony Bourdain isn't here. Killdozer isn't here. Chris Dorner isn't here. There were so many options. I had to make some cuts. And I had to include characters that we don't use a lot. So first off, we have Cool Trainer Jake. I appreciate chat. It's like, I don't care what the cast is. I'm a Kool-Aid Man fan. Good. First we have Cool Trainer Jake. Cool Trainer Jake is from the Pokemon Live stage musical. His whole thing is going to fight Giovanni, realizing that Mecha Mewtwo is a threat to the world, and using his Electrode to try to suicide bomb it. Overall, great dude. Next we have Ezekiel from Carol and Tuesday. And my dog. Ezekiel's whole thing is burning his immigration card in a music video, complaining about the Martian government, and then getting deported by Martian ice.
I
Also,
thought he was the king in the zombie apocalypse.
huh?
I thought he was the king in the zombie apocalypse.
No, that I if that's Anime Survivor lore, I definitely forgot it.
No, I'm sorry. I'm referencing The Walking Dead. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. Other Ezekiel. I gotcha. Speaking of other people whose name isn't Ezekiel, we have probably the most obvious pick for this season, General Sherman, who will hopefully this time recognize that he shouldn't stop at Atlanta.
Just as a quick note, General Sherman has now been picked as the new face of cornflakes and will be exclusively displayed in Georgia.
What the fuck are you doing? Don't do this to General Sherman. He's a national hero.
He is a national hero, but given how the country's going, we just want Georgia to remember, if you rebel, we burn you down.
Okay. Oh, that's fair. I mean, I think he should be like on a lighter brand, maybe some matches.
Or
Their energy
some
provider.
what if he ends up hosting the Kibbles and Bits dog food? It's even better because a lot of MAGA people probably have pets.
What I love is just how you want him to host the most innocuous stuff. Like, I'm naming things relevant. They're like, no, you're like, no, they should have to think about him burning their house down when they're eating
Yes.
breakfast cereal or feeding their dog.
I want fascists to not even realize, because let's be honest, they don't think about history. I want them to be nervous at all hours of the day and not even know why. I
like that. Okay. You make a point. Next we have John Hinckley Jr. I just think someone should ask Jodie Foster some of her opinions, and maybe he'll have some ideas. This is getting bad. Very quickly. For those of you who don't know, John Hinckley Jr. Thought that Jodie Foster would date him if he assassinated Ronald Reagan, because and now he is out of jail, to be clear, and he has a music career. You can listen to his songs on Spotify.
Good for him.
Is the music?
It's weird. It's very, like, magical in sound.
But did he have that meet cute with Jodie Foster's? Whatever.
I don't think so. But, I mean, I don't know. We'll find out. Next we have John Muir. I know that within our lore, John Muir is kind of a piece of shit and a tree racist. But given that they're probably going to open up the only good trees, redwood trees, for timber harvesting, John Muir's on the team. Sure, he doesn't care if they cut down oak or walnut or fucking whatever, but the moment a bulldozer touches a redwood tree or a sequoia, Muir is activated.
John Muir is the eco-terrorist America needs right now.
Yes. Next we have the Kool-Aid Man, well known for tearing down walls. We could deploy him at the border.
The Kool-Aid Man is why the border wall will end up being 3 times the projected expense, because he'll just keep going, oh yeah, every 10 feet.
Yeah. And noted cop hater Major Biden is here. Well known for turning Secret Service agents into chew toys. I know normally our anti-fascist dog of choice is Modipakos, but I feel like Modipakos is boring as shit at this point, and I think there's still some good squeaks to be gotten out of Major Biden.
And Cujo never really anything.
Next we have Nausicaa, who, as we all know, is a princess, but mostly carries a very large gun. And doesn't say anything. Just say that's about right for our lore.
It's Nausicaa, Valley of the AK-47.
Yeah. The thing is, again, it is a prop gun. Nobody knows that. I'm not sure she knows that.
That's not an AK-47. That's a minigun.
Yeah. Next, the viewer of the Golden Path and the twink god himself, Paul Atreides, is here. Will he do crimes most heinous? Most definitely. But, like, fuck, man. I don't know anymore.
Twinks, it is time to ride the worm.
Yeah, the twinks rise up.
They need to ride more worms. This is
Yeah, ride the worm. And then, of course, White Gladys. The sinker of yachts.
Oh, yeah.
So these are our veteran tribe. Now, for the newbie tribe, I initially tried to get anime characters, and that became very hard very quickly, because if you Google leftist anime, you kind of get the same result, and it's whatever fucking anime Atsuko Kagari is from. I don't remember.
Wait, why is Little Witch Academia
Thank you.
leftist?
Little Witch Academia comes up every fucking time you Google for leftist anime.
I'm so confused.
According to Thomas, who isn't fucking here because he's busy at Anime Expo or whatever. I guess there's like a union episode, but she's here. Natalie, thank you for knowing who she is, because we need that.
You know, I watched her anime years ago.
Thank God. That's more than the rest of us have done. I don't know, Vulcan, have you seen Little Witch Academia?
God, no. I mean, it might be really good. I honestly have no fucking idea.
Yeah. Here's the problem. Every time I pitch an anime to Vulcan, inevitably it comes down to the problem is the character. The characters are teenagers, and that immediately throws him off. Like, I had to sit him down and force him to watch Kaguya and Kaguya and Bocchi the Rock, because he just refused. Categorically refused.
Okay, that's not 100% true. The problem is that I am the most forgetful human being on the planet. What happens, and this annoys Max, is that I forget about his very good recommendations for about 3 to 6 months. I stumble on it, I tell him about it, and then he gets mad because
No,
he's
I
been
made
trying to
you
tell me
watch
to it
those.
the whole time.
I made you watch those. Other stuff happens, yeah, but specifically
the
for
teenager
you, I
thing,
feel like character.
it's anime.
Yeah, this is a really dumb argument. I think we should
I'm
just
sure
agree here and now that Sam is right.
Yes, Sam is right.
And Stan, the thing that I am right about is that the reason we don't have Gundam characters is because we are not nearly based enough.
Yeah, sorry, Evil
Like
Stan.
Gundam.
The reason there are no Gundam characters is because I don't know any Gundam characters.
Here's the thing that breaks my heart about that. I fucking love Gundam and could have given you a lot of characters for this. You ass.
You could have, but I was having a time.
You just don't like mech anime.
I don't, except Zoids. Much like AOC, I'm a big Zoids fan.
I mean, Zoids is great. Chaotic Sentry is the best.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, we have Flick. Flick is well known for fighting directly against the Trump's $1 trillion transfer, in that he did mobilize all of the ants to take out the grasshoppers, so the ants who gathered the food could eat the food. And I think I'm ready for him to seize the means of production. Also, Stan, go fuck yourself. Zoids is not a cheap knockoff. Zoids is cool.
Yeah, fuck off.
Stan, for Zoids to be a cheap knockoff, there would have needed to be a space station, and there's no space stations. Okay?
God damn. I love that Andrew isn't here, but he's in chat agreeing that Zoids is a cheap knockoff.
Of what? Of Gundam?
Yeah.
They're not even similar.
No, the only similarity is they're giant robots. Like,
that's it. By that definition, everything is a cheap knockoff of Evangelion. Like, come on.
well, no, because Evangelion's a cheap knockoff of Gundam.
Right. That's true.
Because
That's
Gundam,
true, since
actually,
Gundam-
they're all ripoffs of Gigantor.
I was about to say. Oh. We're going to take this fight too seriously. You
We
should
are.
move on.
Ginger from Chicken Run is here.
Go, Ginger.
It made sense to me. I don't know. This feels like one of the most Donald picks. And Donald hasn't been here for 50 episodes, so I don't know why I put Ginger here. But Kitan is here because while we don't have Gundam, we do have apparently a cheap knockoff in Gurren Lagann. The problem was I didn't want to include a previous winner. So we have Kitan, who is, let's be honest, just discount. God, why do I not remember his name? Discount Kamina.
There we go.
Can we all agree?
I didn't watch far enough into Gurren Lagann to know who
Kitan's
he
like
is.
episode 3.
I don't remember Gurren Lagann enough to remember who he is.
That's fine.
In fairness, he doesn't really become important until the
Okay.
second half of the show.
Sorry, I was muted. Yes, he is Discount Kamina.
Yeah. He even kisses Yoko. Discount Kamina all the way through.
Yeah.
Next, a real head roller. We've got Maximilian Robespierre. We need someone
Is he
familiar
gonna
with the
bring-
guillotine.
Yeah, okay, I was going to ask if he was going to bring my favorite medieval torture device. But
Of course.
Yeah.
We also have Shokichi from Pompoko, because the first place I went to when I was casting this was Miyazaki. Pompoko, if you don't remember, is just a suburban housing development taking over the native land of the Tanuki and fighting back against some real estate developers. This
Why
reminds
haven't
me.
I seen this?
Huh?
Why haven't I seen this?
Pompoko is amazing, and it might be part of why everyone I grew up with is now intensely political.
I actually didn't see Pompoko until 2018.
Don't worry, Sam. I haven't seen it either.
But have you seen AMV Hell 3?
I have.
Yeah. You know the I've got big balls clip with the Tanuki with the huge fucking testicles? That's Pompoko, baby!
Oh my god.
That does remind me, I did forget to mention Barsa. Barsa's from Kiki's Delivery Service. She's the old lady who tries to ride Kiki's broom. She works for a rich woman as, I guess, her maid. Barsa seems like she has based politics, and she just had the right vibe to be on the tribe.
I really wonder how well Anime Hell 3 holds up.
How well what?
How well Anime Hell 3 holds up.
My assumption is it's probably fine. It honestly, Anime Hell, I think, is even better for the current generation of people who can't pay attention for more than 5 seconds.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, Anime Hell is back. They started making them again. Anyway,
are they doing a good job again?
I don't fucking know. They premiere them at anime conventions.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah,
that's based.
I mean, that's kind of how they always did it. They'd premiere it at like the big cons. Next we have Steven Universe.
They kind of gave up after like 4.
Yeah, same. Next we have Steven Universe. I don't know a lot about Steven Universe because my familiarity is one episode and the Lily Orchard videos, and I know that nobody likes Lily Orchard now. So,
I have unfortunately watched all of Steven Universe. So
Jesus Christ, Steven Universe is here because when I typed in leftist children's cartoon, the Heritage Foundation had a page about leftist children's cartoons, and it was just them bitching about Steven Universe. And I went, well, guess that means Steven Universe has to be here.
Yeah, it does have characters that are supposed to be people of color.
Yeah. It also doesn't really... It plays with gender a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
And, I mean, it pissed off the Heritage Foundation, so... It got them to defend Pokemon, which I thought was fucking hilarious. Because the same person who wrote that article about how Steven Universe is poisoning the minds of our children 25 years ago would have written the same fucking thing about Pokemon.
Oh, absolutely.
Next we have TJ Detweiler from Recess. Now, this is another, like, I don't know why Recess kept coming up, but a lot of people said TJ from Recess is a leftist.
I don't remember Recess nearly well enough to comment.
So,
yeah.
I would, if I can interject, I see why you would say TJ is a leftist, if only because he's clearly anti-cop, he's clearly anti-authority. However, I don't know how he is on more social issues. I could see him very easily being a economic libertarian who's still an asshole whenever somebody says that they're not this, they don't have the same pronouns he understands.
So my follow-up to that, first of all, TJ's friend group is very diverse, both in
As a child, sure.
Yeah.
Who knows, as an adult.
Yeah, but, you know, as a child, he had first of all, this is child TJ we're talking about.
Yeah, fine.
If I wanted adult TJ, I would have drawn 5 o'clock shadow on him, okay?
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. And I'm a little mad you didn't do that, because that'd be fun.
I found that. That was an image I found.
Why would you suggest that and then not do it?
I don't know. Apparently Stan's a big Recess fan. TJ puts himself over his friends. I mean, one time to stick it to the teacher, TJ brought gum for the entire school.
That's true.
So to say that he isn't...
All right.
Sure, that's an anti-authoritarian move more than a sharing move, but he's definitely way more anti-authority than he is selfish. The only downside we have here is he is wearing a red cap, and it is backwards, so we are not sure what it says.
It just says make playgrounds great again.
No, it would say make Recess great again. And then, of course, Zahir, the only person here... Well, no, Paul has probably killed royalty too. But Zahir, the only person here who's killed a monarch on a children's show.
Zahir did nothing wrong, and the tyranny of the White Lotus.
Zahir did a lot of things wrong. Killing the Earth Queen was not one of them. So, with this particularly based cast, who are we feeling? Natalie, Who are we rooting for today?
I'm rooting for White Gladys.
Okay. Sam,
Mm-hmm.
who are you rooting for?
I'm a gun guy now. I joined the NRA, so I'm gonna pick Nosk.
Okay. Mr. Vulcan.
I'm rooting for a classic. I'm rooting for a hero of our time, and that would be General Burn It to the fucking ground, Sherman.
Okay. I'm gonna go a little more classic than Sherman. I'm going for name solidarity. I'm rooting for Maximilian Robespierre. Chat, please let us know who you want to see win in this episode. It won't matter because this is predetermined. I don't know how it's been predetermined, but we'll find out. But it's cool to know who you want to see win. Stands a General Sherman, man. That's fair. I desperately want General Sherman to win an episode. That's my dream. And then Smoochy Rat is for Kool-Aid Man, which, fair. Melly's for
Did say that
Akko.
earlier. Or they did say that earlier.
Yeah. Okay. Veterans get 20 pounds of beans. Could feed a revolution on that shit. But the newbies win immunity. So, first up, John Hinckley Jr. and Kool-Aid Man have a major fight.
Well, the Kool-Aid Man asked him why he didn't just jump through the brick wall to surprise.
Surprise he who must not be named.
You must not be named.
Mr. Wilson.
Who is John Hinckley Jr. trying to sleep with again?
Susan Sarandon. No, Jodie Foster.
Susan
Jodie Foster.
What if the Kool-Aid Man dated Jodie Foster for a time?
John
They
Hinckley.
became famous around the same time.
Yeah, John Hinckley Jr.'s just getting his gun ready like this motherfucker.
And how is he supposed to compete with an absolute beast of a man who can just destroy walls?
Yeah.
And whose opening move was to yell, "Oh yeah."
Oh yeah!
It's all he can say, even. But
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
there's no conversation for him.
no, there's not. But yeah, it checks out. Next week, Ezekiel and Major Biden have a small fight. I think Ezekiel just tried to pet the dog.
Yeah.
I think Ezekiel thinks that Major Biden is milk toast. You know, not nearly radical enough.
Yeah. It's like you only bit their hand.
Yeah.
Didn't even. Why aren't they in the fucking? Well, how many stitches did they get, Biden? Major.
Yeah. Why didn't you burn your leash, Major?
Dude, that is a metal chain leash, dude. No, there's a normal leash. I love that in the process of doing this, I found images of like the Delaware Humane Society proudly announcing that Major Biden had been adopted. It's just like, oh, post that won't end well. Because Major, I do not think he was kept alive. He's probably a good boy. He's such a good boy.
I'd love to move on from.
Yeah, I'm sad now. I need to watch more Anthony Bourdain, who also didn't make the fucking cast. Atsuko and Kitan are having a minor disagreement. Leave it to like the only two fucking anime characters sit there and be like, well, my show's better. No, my show's better.
Kitana's just really confused how she's doing her magic without it being a double helix drill.
He's like, where's the power of evolution and the spiral? And she's like,
Yeah.
I have a staff. I say some words.
Is it twisty? Is the staff twisty?
No. Natalie, is Atsuko's staff twisty? This is important.
It's a magic wand. It's a stick.
It's a stick?
is a stick.
That's not an immunity idol, it's a stick.
Yeah.
Okay. Keaton and Steven Universe also have a major fight.
Same deal. But he was crashing out about the earlier fight, so it just escalated. He's like, "How are you doing weird gem magic without this fucking drill?"
And
He's
Steven's
losing
like, "How are you doing gem magic without a gem?"
I
he's
think
got a gem.
Keaton. I think Keaton is jealous of Steven Universe's color scheme.
He's like, such nice hair. Like he's jealous of the non-anime hair.
Yeah, he wishes he could have such smooth hair.
I can't wear flip-flops piloting a mech. That's dangerous.
He can't handle Steven's chill vibe.
Yeah. Oh, Keaton 1000% cannot handle a chill vibe. Atsuko and Zahir have a minor disagreement. I think this is a classic case of Atsuko bitching about her teacher, and Zahir's like, kill him.
Wait, but
Kill him.
is it also that Zahir can fly without magic or a staff?
Yes.
Like
But-
she's sitting there with a broom.
She's terrible at magic, also.
Oh God! So is Zahir just being like, "Get better, you're a witch. What's wrong with you?"
You either need to get better or kill a lot of people, Atsuko. You gotta pick one.
Get better or kill the teacher, one or the other.
Yeah. That's how.
What if he's telling her, like, listen, the key to magic and flight is to disconnect from all attachments and kill everyone you've ever loved.
Yeah. Or have them killed in front of you.
The key to flying is to learn
Like
how
a
to
Rube
use
Goldberg.
magic to suffocate somebody.
Yeah. Anyway, one of our veterans is going home. As much as I don't
John
want
Hinckley
it to...
Jr.
Huh? Probably. He kind of sucks. General Sherman is medically evacuated from the game.
No!
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck, General? You can burn down Atlanta, but you can't stay in one game?
Yeah, it's heartburn, man. It's heartburn that got him.
I think it was the tinnitus.
You gotta pick a new character.
I'm picking after the fuck I do. Fuck. Okay. Wait, what's his name from my favorite Miyazaki film?
That's so vague. Shokichi.
No, he doesn't.
Shokichi.
That's
Yeah.
not a Miyazaki film, by the way.
Yes, it is.
No, it's Ghibli. It's not Miyazaki.
Oh, yes, okay, I get that, but it's the same studio.
Yeah.
Don't you know all Ghibli movies are Miyazaki?
We aren't in
Yeah.
panel, so I'm not sticking to that. I guess according to chat, our official lore of what happened to General Sherman was while he was leading troops to start a good burning, he got a little too close to a building that had sustained fire damage. The Kool-Aid Man burst through and the wall collapsed on General Sherman.
Nice.
So that
Oh
is...
yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Kool-Aid Man's like, I did that.
That's quite the tragedy.
Ezekiel finds an idol. I think...
Was it his
Huh?
immigration card that he previously had burned?
No, I was going to say he recorded a music video and he's going to play it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, in Carol and Tuesday, he gets ICE to film his final music video in jail. Like, the walls are the lyrics. He has written the lyrics to the song on the walls. Yeah, it's good series overall, though. Its politics are a little too optimistic, but
Yeah.
somehow timely again. Yeah, it's always timely since it's just like fascist government and also AI are the two villains, and given the current political climate, guess it's time to watch Carol and Tuesday again.
That's irrelevant. All right.
John Muir's impressing the rest of the team.
He climbed a really big tree, dude.
He did. He climbed the biggest tree on the island. He got a coconut out of it. He refuses to plant it.
Yeah, because it's not a redwood.
Yeah. Ezekiel and Kool-Aid Man have a small... Ezekiel saw what Kool-Aid Man did to General Sherman. I'm on to you. And you didn't even bust me out of jail. You let him deport me to Earth.
Lyrics by jumping through the...
Huh? Can we briefly discuss how the Kool-Aid Man is holding a pitcher of Kool-Aid? Is that a pitcher of Kool-Aid, or is that his son?
Well, here's the thing. All Kool-Aid packets are his children.
Yes.
But all Kool-Aid packets are also part of him.
Yes.
They're his children until he reincorporates them into him.
So if, like, a Kool-Aid packet gets injured somehow, he feels the pain?
Correct.
So when he shouts, "Oh yeah," is that really like he's been injured?
It's both he's been injured, but also he's traumatized from reabsorbing the memories of all the other Kool-Aids.
God. What a life. John Hinckley Jr. and Paul Atreides have a major fight.
Paul Atreides has also had an affair with Susan Sarandon.
Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster, sorry.
Yeah, he orchestrated it with his feature site.
Yeah. Unlike John Hinckley Jr., Paul Atreides knew how to fuck Jodie Foster.
Oh no, this is worse. No, this is worse actually, because I'm thinking about the actor. No, Jodie Foster is actually secretly Paul Atreides' mom, and John Hinckley Jr. really wants to get Jodie Foster's number from her illegitimate son.
So he is trying to befriend Paul Atreides so he can fuck Paul Atreides' mom.
Right, but Paul Atreides can see all possible futures and knows how terrible this man is, and that he just wants to fuck his mom.
Okay. Shokichi and TJ Detweiler bond slightly.
That's an easy one. Both of them believe in play above all else, and both of them are furious with developments moving in on their playgrounds.
Yep. Yeah, that was where I was at. Maximilian Robespierre takes a nap. I mean, that's what happens when you spend... The problem is, they were building a shelter, he was building a guillotine.
Yep. He's getting ready.
Yeah. They were like, okay, everybody gets to bring one personal item, and they were like, no, Max, the guillotine is too large.
The problem is, every time he constructs the guillotine, they take it apart while he's not looking to build the shelter.
Yeah, the shelter's just made out of guillotines.
Because he's really good at turning logs into wood planks.
Yeah, he's great at it.
He also found the only nails on the island.
Yeah. Naturally growing.
Naturally growing GMO certified nails.
Who's going home? Ginger?
No, I think it's gonna be Atsuko Kagari because she can't fly and she has moods.
I like that. Okay. For Kitan.
Damn.
Atsuko, Kitan, Atsuko. Oh no, it's Kitan. 8-2.
Damn, Keaton.
They're like, you're
They
no
really
Kamina.
decided we're gonna target the anime characters.
Yeah.
Zahir is like, we cannot let them get a foothold.
Well, yeah. Zahir knew that when it came down to it, Atsuko would not kill her teacher, so she would not be a good ally.
Yeah, he's like, you won't suffocate your teacher or your loved ones. You're useless to me.
Yeah, what the fuck's wrong with you? Veterans win immunity. They get a chair, pillows, a blanket, a tarp, and a rope. That's pretty cool.
That's enough to kill yourself with.
The Kool-Aid Man just looking at the rope like, finally, an escape.
Thing is, all they have to do is knock him over, and once the Kool-Aid's gone, he dies.
No, it'll reincorporate.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Actually, wait. Going back. How does he hang himself? I don't think it works.
No, the Kool-Aid Man's immortal, I think.
Yeah. He has no mouth, but he must scream. Except he has a mouth and he screams a lot.
That's why he runs into walls. He keeps hoping the crash will break the glass pitcher and he'll be free.
It's unbreakable. John Hinckley Jr. and Major Biden have a minor disagreement. If Major Biden were there at the time, he could have helped. But he wasn't. John Hinckley Jr. is just upset that Major Biden wasn't on shift as the president's dog at the time of the event.
Yeah.
Sure.
He could have bitten the guard's hand.
Yeah.
Distracting them long enough.
For John Hinckley Jr. to miss anyway. This is an alliance is finally formed. Huh?
Either that or Major Biden is just taunting Hinckley Jr. being like, if you tried to kill my master, I would have ripped your throat out.
He's just like, I could do it whenever I want.
Yeah, he's like, I can still kill you right now.
Yeah, Jodie Foster will love me.
I'll get adopted by Jodie Foster.
Yeah, she's gonna save me from the only kill animal shelter. An alliance is formed between Ezekiel John Muir and White Gladys.
Major crimes and eco-terrorism.
I do like it. I'm gonna be a little less obvious about the title.
Okay.
Oh no.
Splinters.
No, I'm gonna fuck up and not type it in right.
I mean, that's a very John Muir thing to do.
It's a very me thing to do, also, apparently. That's not what happened. I hit the wrong button.
Are you secretly John Muir, Max?
No.
Damn.
Because I'm not racist enough to be John Muir. Ginger's impressing the rest of the team.
Max, you'll get there one day.
She's finding out a way to escape the show.
She brought a bag of chicken nuggets with her.
Oh no.
And she's explaining how she really likes to lay a full dozen and then turn them into delicious braised nuggets.
Why would you do this to her?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I come from a community that slaughters chickens all year.
I know you do.
She built a coconut rocket to test launches with.
I mean, the problem, Vulcan makes a good point. The town he is from was literally founded to provide eggs to San Francisco.
Well, at one time, it's provided eggs to the whole country.
Oh, I believe that. But, San Francisco needed fucking eggs.
Oh, yeah. We also had the first gold bank, which allowed you to exchange it for tender.
That makes sense. Yeah, there's... I feel like Sonoma County has, Pawnee levels of energy sometimes.
Correct. We really do.
But I feel like most small towns probably have that.
But no, so, here's the thing. She doesn't, because of her fight against the system, she doesn't want her children to suffer and die in one of those horrible chicken factories.
So she eats them.
She does, but every time she eats them, she reincorporates their youth and vitality, allowing her to extend her lifespan.
I was gonna say she finally figured out how to fly 3 feet off the ground.
So there's that too.
But
if you think about it, she gives birth to her own food. She is a perpetual living motion engine.
Okay, we're gonna have a group vote. Natalie and Sam, do you prefer Blake's unhinged ginger lore or something else?
You know,
I like I like what Vulcan is doing here.
Okay.
This is great.
Thank you.
No, she has to kill her children to put them out of their misery. So they don't have to live in this terrible society.
She could just not have children. Wait, that's not an option anymore.
I feel so seen right now.
Ginger and Maximilian Robespierre bond slightly. She's gonna use the guillotine to get him out faster. As soon as the egg starts cracking, they put it in the guillotine. I'm here for you, okay?
This is such a good episode. It's a lasting impact.
Oh wait, this time she's flying.
Yeah, she's. Yeah. A new alliance forms of Flick, Ginger, Max Robespierre, Steven Universe, and Zahir.
Flightless birds.
Sia money.
Sia? I'm sorry, yeah, it has to be Sia money.
Sia money's pretty good.
Actually, this is the opposite of Sia money. They're literally executing the chickens.
They're not chickens yet. They're pre-chickens.
Are they chickens before or after they hatch? Is a balut a chicken?
Listen, we here at Anime Survivor, even abortion up until the age of 25. So they're pretty.
Sorry, I'm very stuck on this is my first episode. What the fuck, man?
I know, right?
What's the screen name? Who said this?
Jack's house.
Time.
I know,
right? What's the screen name?
Jack's house.
Jack's house _Q. It's nothing to write home about.
No, he thinks it might be one of his friends.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You know, as long as you stay.
It'll get better.
No, it'll get worse. This is unhinged.
This isn't even the worst we've done.
Oh, absolutely. Vulcan, we are talking about Ginger giving birth to babies into a guillotine to execute them, to eat them, to be immortal.
I don't see the problem.
Who's going home? I think it's Barca.
I think it's Flick because Flick hasn't done anything.
He's in the alliance.
In the alliance.
Oh,
It's
that's
Barca.
true.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Barca.
Okay. I'm glad we can be your work listen to something, but if you start laughing and your coworkers ask what's up, you didn't see anything, okay? Barca. Atsuko. Barca. Atsuko. Barca has gone home. She has done nothing. Okay, so we have the Monkey Wrench gang of Ezekiel, John Muir, and White Gladys. And we have the Sia money of Flick, Ginger, Robespierre, Universe, and Zahir. To be clear, their plan isn't to get the Sia money through treating chickens well. It's through intimidating the rich.
100%.
When they are done, if they don't get the money, Sia will be hanging from the chandelier. Veterans win reward. They win a visit by a local bushman. His name is Jeb. These... Huh?
Does John Muir immediately attack Jeb for not looking like him?
I think the Bushman shows up and he keeps trying to teach them about like the local habitat, and John Muir keeps going, "Yeah, but no, that's not how it works. Actually, these should be redwoods."
John Muir's like, all trees are redwoods.
Someone needs to get Jack's house some KFC. Also, again, Jax, it's not chicken abortion. They've already been born. To abort the chicken, I think we'd have to like take the we would have to like stop the fertilized egg from being laid.
Oh. No, you would just have to break the yolk in the womb.
Yeah, you'd have to break the yolk in the womb.
Which, by the way, we call that a country scramble.
This is important knowledge to impart. As all of us chicken experts are we all.
You then just fry the hen while it's crying.
Yeah. It's important. You know, like you boil a frog, you fry a hen. John Muir and Major Biden have a small fight. Major Biden peed on a redwood tree.
Major Biden is not the right color for John Muir.
He's. I mean,
John Muir
like white
everything.
how could you pee on this, the most sacred of trees?
And it's actually a yellow wood, but
Yeah, it is. White Gladys leaves the Monkey Wrench gang.
White Gladys doesn't need them.
No, the problem is, he kept referring to her as a black and white whale. Emphasis on the black. You know, they're called orcas until they do something, and then they're killer whales. But a new alliance forms with Ezekiel, Paul Atreides, and White Gladys.
Yeah, they had to get someone who wasn't racist, which apparently is Paul Atreides.
Yeah. I do not think that is true.
No, they wanted a monarchist.
Like we're no kings. Twinks are allowed.
Yeah.
Mike Gladys wants to know where the votes are going to be ahead of time.
Where what?
Where the votes are going to be ahead of time.
Yeah. God, I've just. You're right. I've somehow I hit my headphones in such a way that now only one ear works.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, these are from the Better Business Bureau. My ass. Give me a Better Headphone Bureau.
You don't want the Better Business Bureau in your ass out.
Yeah.
Max.
Atsuko finds an idol.
Is the idol a broom that works?
Yes.
Sweet.
Shokichi and Zahir have a major fight. Shokichi, you just kill the developer.
Yeah, no, exactly. Shokichi, in that whole movie, they like try to organize the community. They do their best. They inevitably fail when they needed to go on the attack. And Zahir is like, all you do is strangle them and suffocate them until so many people die that they declare your habitat a no man's land.
Yeah. Shokichi just doesn't get it. Atsuko, Flick, and Ginger form an alliance.
Mm.
Is this Atsuko trying to find a familiar?
Yes. we that's a good point. We need something that isn't about murdering baby chickens. Though her familiar might be a balut. I really hope I'm getting the word right. I swear.
Andre, the reason we have to suffocate and strangle is we have to make sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't leave a job half done.
Yeah.
Listen, it's really important that they feel the pressure on their throat and they cough as they lose the air in their lungs.
Gun is fine.
That's just lazy, Andre.
Yeah,
You're really lazy.
Brick Frog's not here. I'm sorry, that's not an option. God, Brick Frog would have been good. Another newbie's going home. Who's not in the big alliance? I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
Is
Yeah,
it
no.
PJ? I don't know.
Might be Steven. I don't remember.
Yeah, we'll find out. Atsuko plays her idol on Ginger. I think she's picture familiar.
I suppose, yeah.
Good job, Ginger. Ginger shared a chicken nugget with her.
Ginger receives 0 votes. First vote, Shokichi. Shokichi.
No. God damn
Shokichi.
it.
Atsuko.
God.
Atsuko. Shokichi is voted out 6-2.
This is my second character gone.
Yeah.
Has someone taken Ginger yet?
No. No.
I picked Ginger.
Yeah, you fucking better.
Ginger is special to me now.
I can tell.
Ginger's gonna go on to write the book The Secret.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Why?
Is it going to be about eating your own aborted children?
Yeah, but it'll be written in weirdly religious terms, so the
Well, it's the
fascist
secret.
right
That's the whole
will
thing.
adore it. Yeah.
I don't know. Sam and I have a specific relationship with the secret.
Yeah. I try not to bring it up every time.
I like bringing it up because it's funny.
Yeah,
What's
true.
your relationship with The Secret?
So as you know, The Secret is a self-help book.
Yeah.
So our mom watched the film version of The Secret immediately before trying to kill herself.
I think she might have misunderstood it.
Yeah.
Well,
She
see,
tried
what
to
it is that The Secret
manifest
is all
her
about
dreams.
manifest.
What she needed to do was kill the two of you and eat you.
She's
Her name is Ginger. It made sense.
sure goes good on chicken. Secret 18 herbs.
Stan's just like, what the fuck? Yeah, I know, Stan. It's really weird for us to say The Secret is just about the 18 herbs and spices of the KFC that Jack's house is assumably door dashing.
This is so good.
Anyway, the Kool-Aid Man and Nausicaa have a major fight. I think the Kool-Aid Man is like, please shoot me. I want to see if it's going to take me out. And Nausicaa's just staring with the gun, but won't do it.
No, she goes, bang, bang. And he's like, wait, that's it? You made a noise.
She's just fucking with him.
No, but what if she thinks she did it? Like, she then walks away, being like, I murdered the Kool-Aid Man.
She just thinks he's dead the rest of the game.
Yeah.
No, then when she sees him again, she's like, oh, it's just his ghost.
Yeah, it's not him.
She's like, what's the afterlife like?
Ezekiel has a meltdown.
He wants a
How the
haircut.
Kool-Aid Man die, and he can't handle it.
He also thinks it's a ghost. No, remember, he hates the Kool-Aid Man. The Kool-Aid Man didn't break him out of the immigration detention facility.
That's why he was stuck at Camp Alligator.
Yeah. You know, I know this is a real world event and it's fucking annoying, but they build their fucking alligator camp in a swamp and it immediately floods. And the one fucking thing they said they were going to do is drain the swamp, and they build a fucking concentration camp on a fucking swamp, and the first thing it does is flood.
They're incompetent at all things.
And the reaction is, well, no one's allowed to look. It never flooded. Anyway, Major Biden and Noska have a minor disagreement.
Well, Major Biden keeps trying to play with the gun like a toy.
Yeah, because he knows it's not real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He thinks it's a chew toy.
She bought it at PetSmart.
Major Biden's like, listen, I was around Secret Service my whole life. That gun isn't loaded.
Yeah, that is a prop gun. Ezekiel's tired, but not given up. Flick and Max Robespierre bond slightly. Flick has good ideas for the guillotine. They're gonna make it better.
Yeah, I guess he is an engineer.
Yeah, he is.
He's gonna over-design the shit out of it.
Yeah.
He's gonna make it gas powered.
Flick is like,
No, Sam, that's insane. Why would you make a gas-powered guillotine? Make it coal-powered.
A steam guillotine?
Yeah. Or the
Flick is
bug.
like, why have a guillotine when you can have a Gia tunnel? Let's just murder a whole lot of people in one tunnel.
God damn it. TJ's impressing the rest of the team. He has built a playground.
Oh my god.
He's like, we have a swing, we have a slide, we have a pole.
And all of it's ADA accessible.
Yeah, of course it is. Excuse me. Zahir has left the Sia Money Alliance.
I can't believe he doesn't. I can't believe this.
Yeah.
Zahir needs no one.
I think he just realized they weren't extreme enough on how they were going to get the Sia money.
Yeah. It's like, I'm just gonna suffocate her and take it.
Yeah, and they're like, we don't have to kill Sia.
Zahir was like, listen, I killed the Earth Queen. Why am I in this group?
Yeah. Okay, who's going home? Cool Trainer Jake has done nothing.
It's true.
I mean, Nausicaa did fail to kill the Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah, but she doesn't know that.
Did she?
But he might be bitter.
He might. We'll see. First vote, Major
John
Biden.
Muir's kind of on the outs.
John Hinckley Jr. JH.
Oh no.
4 votes John Hinckley, 3 Biden, 2 left. As Major Biden is voted out.
To the kill shelter he goes.
Oh no. Yeah, he's just dumped immediately into a. Instead of like voted out and sent down to a boat to Ponderosa, they just put him in a gas dumpster.
But Ginger's really upset because she's like, why can't you turn him into, like, I don't know, bacon bits or something?
Mm-hmm. She's like, he was food.
Yeah, it's all that wasted meat.
Don't you want to make your dogs immortal?
Sorry, I'm gonna pet Kiki for a moment because I'm just kind of scarred.
You just need to let Kiki go have a litter, and then she eats her litter.
Kiki's fixed. She can't.
Oh, I guess she's someone else's food then.
Kiki, no. She's so cute. She's just been cuddling all day. Like
I know, and she'd make like a great piece of sirloin.
Shut the fuck up.
Seems like I draw the line at jokes about eating my dog.
Fine.
Veterans win immunity again.
Evil Stan, how dare you? How dare you suggest topics for my dog?
Yeah.
Shallots would be appropriate.
Kiki? I need you to just never interact with Blake, okay?
Oh No.
Maybe some bell peppers.
They were voted out.
Okay. They sent Major
Next,
Biden to the farm
Biden got
upstate.
sent to the farm. Upstate.
They can play with all the other contestants that were voted out. I love it.
Wait, what?
Major Biden was sent to the farm upstate where he can play with all the other contestants that were voted out.
Oh, the farm.
John Muir and the Kool-Aid Man have a small fight.
The Kool-Aid Man jumped through.
Yeah, no, it's... Do you know how they got those car tunnels? The car tunnels in the trees didn't grow naturally. The Kool-Aid Man formed those. And then, Cool Trainer Jake and the Kool-Aid Man also have a small fight. I mean, I think this was... The Kool-Aid Man was Jake. I heard you have an electrode that can explode things. And Jake just immediately remembered the death of his electrode that could explode things. And Kool-Aid Man doesn't understand that the electrode is dead. And just keeps asking for it. And Jake is just fucking traumatized.
Is the Kool-Aid Man trying to jump that electrode?
He wants the electrode to explode him. They're gonna put the electrode in the Kool-Aid so he gets electrocuted first. Like a hairdryer strategy.
Yeah.
Robespierre and Zahir have a major fight. This has to just be about execution of the execution. Like Zahir's just like, yeah, but suffocation, it's so easy. And Max is just like, yeah, but like the presentation of the guillotine. It becomes a town event.
Powered.
Huh?
Yeah, and it's coal powered now.
Yeah. Everyone loves it. It makes noise. It can retract back up. You don't need to be an airbender to use it.
Yeah, it also passes way down so that it never like gets stuck on a head.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah.
Flick and Steven Universe find something in common. What is Flick fixing for Steven? Is it his hamburger backpack?
It's actually his life.
I don't think
See,
Flick
the
could
problem
fix
is-
someone's life.
He
I thought he could fix
removed the
anything.
gem so that Steven doesn't have the responsibility of being the pink diamond anymore.
Does Steven not want the responsibility?
In canon, he crashes out as a teenager about it.
That checks out. He seems like someone who'd crash out.
The whole thing is that basically he has to fix everybody's problems, but he's a child and they're all adults.
Mm-hmm.
And so he has trauma later. It's really dumb. They shouldn't have done that.
Thanks, Rebecca Sugar.
Yeah.
Atsuko has decided neither Flick or Ginger will work for her familiar and leaves the alliance. I think she was leading Major Biden personally. And then he got sent to camp.
She wants to go home now
Yeah.
so that she can play with Major Biden.
Yeah. I want to go to the farm. Let's see if she goes to the farm. She does not go to the farm. She plays her idol. Any votes cast against her will not count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I guess she can play an idol. Shit.
She just nuked TJ Jetweiler out of the game.
Oh my god.
She's the queen of the playground now.
Yeah, now she's the only one.
Yeah, no one else can use this slide. Only Atsuko can use the slide.
Yeah.
She's gonna play on the seesaw by herself.
Yeah. Well, she's learned the magic to tilt the seesaw so she can still do it alone. I just want to go on a seesaw. Is that so wrong?
Yes.
Seesaws are fun.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, was anyone rooting for TJ? No, right?
Nah.
Because Sam, you're Nausicaa. Natalie, you're White Gladys. Vulcan, you're Ginger.
Damn right, I'm Ginger.
Was I Major Biden? No, I'm Max
You might have
Robespierre.
been.
I'm Robespierre. I'm
Oh,
Rob-
right. Yeah.
Okay, the castaways are asked to smash paint-filled eggs.
Oh, God.
Vulcan.
It's the egg episode.
It's the egg episode. The eggs determine their new tribes.
Here's the thing: those eggs are her children.
Good. So are they fertilized eggs?
Not only are they fertilized eggs, she's already hard boiled them.
God. I don't like this.
They smash an egg, figure out their tribe, and then they eat one. They get at least a year added to their life.
So inside it looks like this.
Yes, but it looks like a chicken. It looks like a dino nugget inside.
Oh God. So they're born as dino nuggets.
Yeah, she can do a special thing. They're also breaded.
I love that I'm just showing people Balut on stream. That's such a good.
They're also breaded, Max.
Yeah, they're born breaded.
Yeah.
Wait, so instead
they
of the eggs, like interior being different colors, they figure out which tribe they're on based on which shape dinosaur nugget they have.
I was gonna say that there's still blood in the dino nuggets, right? Like it's the color of the blood.
No, I like the shape. I think Natalie's right.
Okay, so what are the two tribes? Are they the Triceratops versus the T-Rex?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that tracks, yeah.
Or it's Littlefoot versus Dimitri.
This is just
Yeah, but then once you
annoying.
get the Tantic ass and inform you that Dimitri's not the dinosaur.
Okay, so our new veterans tribe, which we will call Dimitri's dudes.
I see we're triggering me. Got it.
Cool Trainer Jake, John Hinckley Jr., Cool Trainer, Kool-Aid Man, Robespierre, Nausicaa, Steven Universe, and Zahir. And then the new newbies tribe is Atsuko, Ezekiel, Flick, Ginger, John Muir, Paul Atreides, and White Gladys. So Steven Universe and Max are together on one tribe, and on the other tribe we have Ginger and Flick, and then Ezekiel, Atreides, and Gladys. Veterans win immunity, which means the newbies tribe is going to go to council. On the veterans tribe, Robespierre and Nazca have a major fight. I think he just looks at the guy and he's like, you could handle so many problems, and you just choose not to, and she just fucking stares at him.
Just stares at him.
Yeah, all she does. The only time she said anything in her lore of Anime Survivor was shouting bang at the Kool-Aid Man to fuck with him.
Yeah.
On the newbies tribe, Ezekiel has a meltdown. I think he's got writer's block. I don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't have any ideas.
Yeah. And then Tsuko's impressing the rest of the team. She's seesawing by herself.
She's using her magic to make it look like work as well as if she had another person.
Yeah. I think Itsuko goes home.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First vote, Ginger. Ginger. Ezekiel, Ginger. Ginger is voted out 5-2. Mr. Vulcan, I'm so sorry about your loss.
Yeah.
This is a tragedy.
Yeah, you're on your third now, right? No, you're on your fourth.
Because she's been voted out, she's about to become a new like 8-piece meal at Kentucky Fried Chicken, right?
Yeah, she is. Yeah, Jack's house is going to eat it once DoorDash will deliver there, which is good
She's going
because
to the
DoorDash is
Kentucky
evil.
farm upstate.
But, huh?
She's going to the Kentucky farm upstate.
Yeah, the Kentucky farm upstate.
I think in my has anyone picked Zahir?
No.
In my despair, I'm picking the homicidal dictator.
Hell yeah, brother, let's go. Veterans win a reward. No one cares. Newbies win immunity, so veterans are going to tribal council, and nothing happens there. Paul Atreides is impressing the rest of the team. I think he's sitting there going, this is exactly how we could have won the immunity challenge.
What if he's just telling them their futures?
He's like, I already know the winner, and I'm not going to tell you yet.
Also, you're all going to the farm.
All of you are going to the farm upstate. Flick and White Gladys have a small fight. I think... I hate to do this to Flick, but I think Flick makes most of his money by producing yachts, and he started making orca-proof yachts. Flick's a class trader.
What have you done to Flick?
I've made him a class trader. What else have we got? The fact that the ant colony isn't orca compatible. Like White Gladys tried to come over for tea one time, and Flick was like, "Oops, forgot our tunnels aren't big enough." And Gladys is like, "Well, fuck you. Maybe you should be ADA compliant."
It's like I'm an ant.
Yeah. Which, what,
Like,
wait.
I thought the grasshoppers were big.
Yeah, this is important, Natalie. As the White Gladys fan, you get to determine the situation. Is this a Flick is a class trader producing orca-proof yachts, or Flick's ant colony is not ADA compliant for the orca?
It can be both, right?
Yeah, it's both. Paul Atreides leaves the Orca Alliance. Okay.
Paul Atreides doesn't like seeing the orca because it reminds him of the sandworms.
That's fair. And, I mean, the sandworms, that's a more Paul's son sort of thing.
Right, and like the orca doesn't even give him spice.
Yeah. Just spicy takes. Anyway, is it finally time for John Hinckley Jr. to go home?
Yes.
Okay.
Let him return to his dear love, Jody.
Yes. First vote, Steven Universe. Nausicaa. Steven. Nausicaa. Nausicaa. Steven. Steven is voted out 4-3.
Alright, good.
They are slaughtering the newbies here today. As we have merged into the Guillotine Operators tribe. So, our tribe is Atsuko Kagari, Cool Trainer Jake, Ezekiel, Flick, John Hinckley Jr., John Muir, the Kool-Aid Man, Maximilian Robespierre, Nausicaa, Paul Atreides, White Gladys, and Zahir. Vulcan is rooting for Zahir on his fourth character. Natalie is rooting for White Gladys on her first. Sam is rooting for Nausicaa on his first. And I'm rooting for Robespierre on my first.
You know, Max,
Yeah.
as the old saying goes, if at first you don't succeed, increasingly create more insane lore for each choice until they all get voted out.
That checks out. I mean, I feel like Zahir's already reached his, like, logical conclusion. He started
Challenge
at his
accepted.
logical conclusion.
Challenge accepted.
And Andre's a Paul Atreides man. Okay, our alliances are Ezekiel, John Muir, Flick robs Pierre, who are the only ones left for the Sia money. And Ezekiel, White Gladys. So a very, very weak alliance structure.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid Man wins immunity.
Oh yeah.
Flick finds an idol. So Flick and Ezekiel have idols. White Gladys has a major meltdown. You know what I just realized? There's no water on the beach.
So White Gladys
Beached whale.
Beach whale. It's a Free Willy situation. Not Free Willy as in the lore of the movies. Free Willy as in the lore of anime Survivor.
And the problem is Flick keeps looking at the beached whale thinking, hey, I could make some oil out of you.
Oh no. He's like, damn, I should have made it whale oil powered.
Exactly.
Atsuka's impressing the rest of the team. Do you think she's swinging without pumping her legs using magic now?
Yes.
It's just her playing on TJ's playground that she stole from him.
Playing itself.
Huh?
Max, the seesaw is playing itself now.
Yeah. She's not even on it. And Nazca has a major meltdown.
She pulled the trigger and it didn't fire.
Oh no.
Her voice is very sore, so she can't say bang bang.
I like she's finally realized the gun's not real. I think she's in denial. She's like, no, I'm just out of ammo. It's jammed. I think Nausicaa goes home.
Probably.
Without the gun, she's nothing.
Yeah.
First vote, Nausicaa. John Muir, Nausicaa. She's voted out 11-1.
She was
My God.
They're not afraid of her anymore.
Do you think she threw her fake gun into the fire?
Yeah, she tried to play it as an idol. Jeff Probst is like, this is not. Please do not throw a gun into the fire.
I'm a Kool-Aid man now.
Okay, so you're okay. Sam, what do you say when you join the Kool-Aid Man's team?
Oh yeah!
Thank you. Okay, we have a reward challenge. Zahir does not participate and cannot win. Good for him. Kool-Aid Man wins immunity.
Oh yeah!
Atsuko and Ezekiel have a small fight. Natalie, teach us about Atsuko and why she's fighting with Mars's most dangerous rapper.
Oh, I wasn't going to teach about Atsuko. I was just going to build off previous lore.
Okay.
He's singing on the playground. That's not okay.
He's writing lyrics on the slide.
Yeah, he's vandalizing the slide.
He's filming his music video there.
He's standing too close to the...
Atsuko's like, this is my playground. I stole it from TJ. Sorry, Kiki's playing. Kiki's trying to Major Biden me. And it's so precious. John Hinckley Jr. and the Kool-Aid Man bond slightly. Their relationship's been so fraught. I just don't know what this is over at this point.
So the Kool-Aid Man
John
moved.
Hinckley Jr. thinks he can get what's the woman's name again?
Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster. He thinks he can get Jodie Foster to drink the Kool-Aid with him.
Okay.
I was just gonna say the Kool-Aid Man isn't dating her anymore, and was like, "Just calm the fuck down, bro. Here's her number."
Oh god.
Yeah, he's like, hey, I'll even wingman for you. It's
Yeah.
chill.
Okay. And then a new alliance forms between Atsuko, Cool Trainer Jake, Flick, John Muir, Robespierre, and Paul Atreides. What the fuck is this? Like, I mean, we have the classic guillotine, Robespierre, Flick. I don't know. What? Anyone have an idea?
The twink guillotine.
Yes, the twink guillotine.
I don't have much. I'm afraid this is a random group.
I don't either. I have added Jodie Foster to this stream.
I noticed.
I think it's better now. I'm calling the alliance Jodie's Foster, even though... No, I don't know. Even though John Hinckley Jr.'s not in it.
Can I John Hinckley Jr., right? He offered the Kool-Aid Man that if he gives him Jodie Foster's number, he will personally murder the Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah.
He will not rest until he has found a way to kill the Kool-Aid Man.
I will not rest. I have a certain set of skills. Okay. Though chat does raise a good point. They want to end on the playground. This is the cast of the Recess reboot.
The playground HOA.
Yeah. Fuck. Atsuko works hard at camp and becomes tired. Just trying to build more playground.
Yeah.
She added one of those
She's probably
pipes where you can
tired
like scream into it and you hear on the other side. Okay. I think John Hinckley Jr. is going home. I say it a lot, I'll keep saying it.
I'm gonna go with Cool Trainer Jake.
Okay. He has not done much lately.
Yeah, I'm just picking somebody.
I like
See what
it.
happens.
Natalie, anything?
I think Zahir is going.
Vulcan, how do you feel about that?
Sorry, I did not hear the last bit. What was that?
Natalie thinks Zahir's going home.
I mean, I think if the trend holds out right, I'm the kiss of death. So yeah,
That's true. You are the Thomas of the episode. Flick plays his idol for Robespierre. Robespierre receives 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ezekiel. Gladys. Ezekiel. Gladys. White Gladys is idled out of the game.
Oh no!
Wow.
The yacht's won. This is terrible.
Yeah. You've been yachted out. Okay, pick a new one.
I guess it's the queen of the playground, Atsuko.
Jesus Christ, we finally have an alliance at least. Oh, Cool Trainer Jake's in the alliance. He's never going home.
They've promised him that they can bring his Voltorb back from the dead.
Electrode's coming home. John Muir wins immunity. Let's go. Anne finds an idol. This is John Muir's day.
Oh my god. He found a redwood sapling.
He did. He's protecting it with his life. John Hinckley Jr. and Paul Atreides finds... I think Paul Atreides is just like, hey man, I'm still not letting you fuck my mom. But, you know, here's one of her socks.
Yeah, he knows he's got to give him a sock to get what he wants in the future.
Yeah. Here's a
Do you
sock.
think Do you think that they're killing worms on the beach?
I don't know.
Yes. I could see that. Like, now that Gladys is gone, the sandworms have returned.
Yeah.
John Muir and Robespierre have a major fight.
Who has the better portrait?
You know, mine was just Robespierre didn't make the guillotine out of the purest of woods. Though, let's be honest, John Muir's not happy with the guillotine either way, because either A, it's built out of redwood, and how dare you do that to a redwood, or B, it's not built out of redwood, and how dare you use something besides redwood. But I do like the two of them competing over self-portrait more. Who's your vote? Who has the better portrait?
Pierre, of course.
Okay. Sam?
Yeah, I gotta agree.
Natalie?
John Muir.
Yeah, I'm also on John Muir. So, the four of us are also having a major fight right now. And this is going to end either with a guillotine to the head or a widowmaker to the head.
I'm team guillotine, as always.
Yeah, I know. Flick and Zahir have a major fight. I think Flick's problem, again, is he cannot engineer anything that will please Zahir. Because Zahir...
Well, the problem is that Flick, he chased the grasshoppers away instead of suffocating them.
Yeah, you didn't kill the grasshoppers, Flick. Also, the grasshoppers are airbenders, Flick.
No, guys, you don't know Flick's secret past. Flick used to be the chief engineer for the White Lotus and built the prison that kept Zahir away from his beloved all this time.
You know, if Flick had White Lotus connections, I think A Bug's Life would have gone quite differently.
Here's the problem: the White Lotus are douchebags, and they will not help you out.
Yeah. Sorry, Iroh.
Iroh was busy singing a song about his dead son.
Aren't we all? Flick is also a monarchist. That's incredibly true.
Ooh, yeah.
My queen. The queendom of Flick.
The new cast of Recess is going... Oh, John Muir has left the new cast of Recess. It was too diverse for him.
Too diverse, and he wouldn't let them use him.
They had to cut him for season 2.
Yeah.
He was too expensive.
New alliance forms: John Hinckley Jr., John Muir, and Zahir.
All your dreams are splinters.
Okay.
I don't know.
I mean, they're fucked. This is the fucked alliance. It's 3 against 5.
This is the John Muir can't count alliance.
Yeah.
Because I go 3 is enough. 3 is enough. We can defeat the other side.
We can do it. I know how many are in that alliance. We'll be fine with 3.
And Zahir's just sitting there going, as long as neither one of you talk to me, I don't care.
Okay, I think Ezekiel goes home based on just alliance structure. He is fucking nobody. Oh, wait, he has an idol. Oh. I hope Ezekiel idols out Zahir. No, Paul Atreides. That's where I'm at. Any other guesses?
He's gonna idle out. Sorry.
Of who goes home? It could also not be Ezekiel, or he could not play his idol.
I think Ezekiel's gonna fail to play his.
Okay. Natalie?
John Hinckley Jr. idled out.
Okay. No idol play. First vote, JHC, or JHJ. Kool-Aid Man, Kool-Aid Man, Kool-Aid Man, Kool-Aid Man, Kool-Aid Man. Kool-Aid Man is voted out 9-1. Sam,
no.
yeah,
Oh,
Sam, what do you
no.
say?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh wait, Sam, time to pick a new character.
Yeah,
Now that Vulcan's on Zahir,
Uh,
you're the curse.
I am the curse. I am the curse. I'm gonna back Jake.
Okay.
It's time for the Voltorb to shine.
It is. Wait, I guess
Come back to
Ezekiel
life
has
and
John Muir.
immediately self-destruct again.
I love that. Okay. I like that John Muir. Like, if John Muir were in the Recess cast, he'd be so insulated, but he's not, so he's fucked. Okay, we have an auction. Cool Trainer Jake wins beer and peanuts. John Hinckley Jr. gets a rotten coconut. Atsuko Kari wins a whole pizza. John Muir gets a chicken. Atsuko gets a clue to a hidden idol. Robespierre gets he gets wine and a meal. He can give it up to share food with the tribe, and he refuses.
He's hungry.
Tale of Two Cities, love it ass. Cool Trainer Jake gets an advantage in the next challenge. John Muir gets pig brains. And 6 castaways win a letter from a loved one. And then Atsuka gets jar of peanut butter to share with everybody. Who's Atsuko's loved one's letter from?
It's from her rival, I think Diana. I don't know her actual name, but she has curly hair.
Okay.
I remember that.
Okay. I think Ezekiel's is from Carol, but he refuses to read it because he refuses to acknowledge that he likes her. Flick. Is Flick getting a notice from the White Lotus, a termination notice from the White Lotus?
Yes.
He's actually going to have that. Remember the I-beam lady?
No.
The fire beam lady?
Yes.
From, yeah. She's the termination notice.
Okay.
With a magnifying glass.
Okay. Robespierre? Is his just a guillotine manufacturer saying thanks for all the business?
Thank you for your business.
Yeah, thank you for your patronage. Paul Atreides already knew what his letter was going to be, so he didn't really care. Is Zahir's also from the I-beam lady, and it just says, "Sorry I died, bro." I'm gonna go with that. No one responded. Moving on. Cool Trainer Jake wins immunity, so good news, Sam, you're not getting eliminated this round. Are you guys alive?
I think Sam and Vulcan are both dead.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay.
I did not get killed by Nakasaka's gun. I swear.
Okay. So I just went, wow, nobody's talking. Oh no.
I was trying to look up
Yeah.
meal prep recipes.
That's fair.
And I had to use the anyway.
I like that Atsuko found a clue to a hidden immunity idol, but there's no hidden idol.
Is the
They're
clue
setting
that
her on a wild
The clue
goose
just
chase.
says, lol, no. Ezekiel and John Hinckley Jr. have a minor disagreement.
So John Hinckley Jr. wants to learn how to sing so he can properly serenade. What's her name? Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster. I need to make her bigger in the thing. If we're gonna keep fucking it up, we're gonna have more Jodie Foster.
Silence of the Lamb lady.
I like just how cursed the fucking stream looks right now. Just a big fucking image of Jodie Foster.
Someone's gonna text So for some reason, this gets leaked somewhere. Jodie Foster's like, "Oh, I'm relevant to some anime thing. Let me go watch it."
I did change it so she's like totally off center, so it's better. I was gonna say no. John Hinckley Jr. wants Ezekiel featured in his next song to send to her, and he said no.
Was the song going to be called Foster's Jodie?
Yes.
Awesome.
John Hinckley Jr. and Paul Atreides bond strongly. Paul Atreides agreed.
No. Paul Atreides was like, "Yeah, she would have been a cool foster mom."
Well, no, he's just like, well, this isn't going to help him at all, so I might as well do it. But he doesn't help as Paul Atreides. He helps as Willy Wonka and or Bob Dylan.
I think it makes sense. He helps as Bob Dylan's playing the harmonica poorly.
Yes. Zahir leaves the Splinters Alliance.
Zahir
I hate to say this.
Doesn't need anyone.
Zahir's going home, man. I hate to do this to you.
Listen, Zahir was born alone and will die alone and will be the only one to feel any sense of accomplishment.
You know, Ezekiel. Oh wait, Ezekiel uses his idol and he votes cast against him will not count. Ezekiel receives 0 votes. John Muir, Robespierre, Hinckley. I really thought Zahir was getting votes here.
Here's the thing, Zahir can literally suffocate anyone.
He could.
So, would you threaten him? No.
No. Okay, we're 3
Listen, I
votes
called
for
it
John
Ezekiel
Hinckley,
in the
3
trailer,
votes
I
for
don't-
Robespierre, 1 vote for John Muir, 2 votes left. As my boy, Maximilian Robespierre, is voted out in a 4-3-2 split.
Finally, we've all suffered loss.
This is loss. Okay. What's our situation here? I'm on Team John Muir. I want the racist trees to win. It's either that or Ezekiel, but Ezekiel's been kind of boring.
I'm honestly confused why Ezekiel's even there.
You've seen Carol and Tuesday.
Yeah, I've seen Carol and Tuesday, but my recollection of Ezekiel was meh. So
He's a lefty.
yeah, sure.
He gets deported. He makes sense.
Wow. Okay.
I'm committed, okay? This definitely isn't the fact that I've wanted to bring Ezekiel back for a long time and haven't had an opportunity. This is definitely not what happened here.
Totally not. No,
Totally
that's
not.
that.
DJ Erdogan's still in the list of characters I need to bring back again. Who am I?
Jesus.
You should just redo the Carol and Tuesday episode.
No, we'll do a Blood versus Water episode. DJ Erdogan on one tribe, Johnny the tackling Alzheimer's patient from Scrubs on the other. That's just what's happening now. No one can stop me. Zahir finds an idol.
It's the head of the Earth Queen.
Yeah, it's just the Earth Queen's head.
Yep.
He's avenged Bosco. Flick has left the new cast of Recess. And started a new alliance with Paul Atreides.
Wait, they lost their main engineer for the park.
He put in his 2 weeks notice. He quit.
Yeah. He got scalped by Paul Atreides.
Yeah.
Needs him to build a new or some shit.
Well, I mean, Paul Atreides got Flick hooked on spice.
I was gonna say Flick's building him his next ship. Okay,
He
someone's
needs
going
Flick
home.
to win the war against the other houses.
Who
or
has?
whatever.
I don't even remember. Who, okay, Paul has immunity. Cool. Okay, who's going home? I think it's Ezekiel. I don't fucking know.
Cool Trainer Jake has done nothing.
He hasn't. Yeah, he's not in a strong... His alliance doesn't run the game anymore. It could be him. Let's see.
I'm gonna say John Hinckley Jr. again.
Yeah. John Muir plays his idol. And receives 1, 2, 3, 4. Flick.
Power.
Atsuko.
No.
Flick.
No.
Flick is voted out.
And tragically, as he was voted out, a magnifying glass fell in front of the torch for the ceremony and burned Flick alive.
Yes. Flick will not return. So, for reference, because it's not going to come up, the name of the alliance that Flick and Paul had was Untitled Recess spinoff.
Oh.
Zahir's the only one with an idol now. As, yeah, John Hinckley Jr. I don't know. This is... Zahir's like a free agent. Like, whatever he does is going to impact the game.
Zahir is by definition himself.
Yeah. Cool Trainer Jake wins immunity.
God damn it.
Atsuko and John Hinckley Jr. have a minor disagreement.
What if... So you know how people sometimes have backups?
What do you mean?
Like they'll like view someone as a backup partner, possibly.
Yeah. Oh no.
What if John Hinckley Jr. has been looking at Atsuko a little bit too much?
I was gonna say I think the backup is Sydney Sweeney, but
I don't know why she's relevant to the joke. I don't know much about her.
Here's the thing: John Hinckley disseminated advice on how to win his love, Jodie Foster, and Atsuki is making it clear that he has no shot.
yeah, that's true. She's the only one playing it straight with him.
What's the
Good.
you don't have
Everyone else has been giving him lip service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they've been steering him in the wrong direction, and Atsuko's just like, "Fuck you, dude. This is weird." But Vulcan to touch back on my irrelevant reference. There was a running joke for a while going on whenever John Hinckley Jr. came up, where someone would be like, "Someone should ask Sydney Sweeney what her preference is on the political outcome." The implication,
okay.
yeah, that's. Anyway, my assumption here is that Zahir would get voted out, but he has an idol, and I don't know who Zahir idol's out.
I feel like it's John Hinckley Jr.
We always say John Hinckley Jr., and it's never John Hinckley Jr.
Well, I think this time it's the time.
You think it's
Didn't
the time?
John Muir get votes last time?
Well, first off, Zahir not playing idol. Paul Atreides. John Hinckley. Atsuko. John Hinckley. Atsuko. 3-3-1 tie.
Oh boy.
Those in the tie will not revote. The tie will definitely break because someone voted for Paul Atreides.
Yeah.
John Hinckley, Atsuko, 1 vote left. Atsuko is voted out 3-2.
But they kept her broom on the island.
Yeah. Taken out by Ezekiel, John Hinckley Jr., John Muir, and Zahir. Natalie,
Wow.
pick a new character.
This is terrible.
Yeah.
Who's available?
Ezekiel, John Hinckley Jr., and Paul Atreides.
Okay, fine. I'll go with Ezekiel.
I figured you would take the anime character.
Yes. I like putting the anime in Anime Survivor.
Yeah, well, someone has to. I clearly fucking don't. John Muir is now a returning character. It's been like 60 episodes since we had John Muir, and I never forgot. All the times I wanted to bring our woodsman back. He wins a reward, shares it with Ezekiel. They get a trip with their loved ones to a boat anchored offshore with barbecue. John Muir can give up the reward so the other players get it instead, and he chooses to give up the reward. Which is weird because one of the loved ones was Jodie Foster, and she definitely didn't show up. And Electrode, as we established, is dead.
John Muir gave up the chance to be reunited with a loved one. He could have been reunited with a redwood tree.
He could have. And he gave it up for Cool Trader Jake's dead Electrode, Jodie Foster, who didn't show, the explosion girl, who's also dead, and Paul's mom. Zendaya. Just Zendaya.
Yeah, it was supposed to be Zendaya, but Tom Holland shows up instead.
Yeah. In the Spider-Man costume, and he's just doing autographs.
Well, also, John Muir gives up the opportunity to get a redwood because John Muir couldn't bear to have a redwood pulled out of its roots.
Yeah. That's fair. He didn't want them to bring a redwood over. That would damage the tree.
Yeah.
Ezekiel and Zahir have a minor disagreement.
Zahir wants to know why Ezekiel didn't kill the people trying to deport him.
That's true. Ezekiel and Paul Atreides also have a minor disagreement.
Paul Atreides also wants to know why Ezekiel didn't kill the people trying to deport
Ezekiel,
him.
I thought you were dangerous. You didn't kill anybody.
He's
New
like,
Alliance.
how can you follow my golden path if you won't commit murder?
New Alliance, John Hinckley Jr. and Paul Atreides.
Mama's boys. Foster Freeze.
I'm naming it Jodie Foster's sock. Fuck. I don't even fucking know. Cool Trader Jake's going home. I don't know.
You shut the fuck up.
First vote, Cool Trader Jake.
Yes.
Jake. Ezekiel. Jake is voted out 4-2.
Finally, that useless shit is gone.
Right, well, I guess I'm gonna have to ship Jodie Foster. I guess I'm shipping John Hinckley Jr.
Okay. Finally, a good ship.
Yeah.
How is John Hinckley Jr. Arguably tied for the best position in the game?
Here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
Jodie Foster is definitely a type. And it really kind of weirds everyone else out.
Yeah.
So they just keep their distance from him. All he does is talk about being into this one woman who clearly doesn't know who he is or care. And he doesn't even talk about trying to kill Reagan. So he's there because he's exhausting, creepy, and weird.
Yeah, that's true. John Muir wins immunity. John Hinckley Jr. is impressing the rest of the team. I think he went 5 minutes without talking about Jodie Foster.
He actually explained how he was going to kill Reagan.
Oh, good. Ezekiel's tired but not giving up. I think it's Ezekiel's time.
Yeah. Zeke.
Yeah.
Zahir plays his idol for himself. Zahir gets 1-2 votes. Ezekiel, Paul, Ezekiel. So Natalie, you are now a Paul Atreides fan.
I guess so. By process of
he
him being
looks
the only
to-
option.
To be fair, he does look like an anime protagonist.
The best I can do.
Yeah. John Muir wins immunity. Paul's completely worn out but not giving up. This is a normal vote, so I think Zahir just gets voted out now.
Zahir's done the best he can do at this point.
He
so,
really
yeah.
did. Zahir, Paul Atreides. Oh, it's a tie.
Jesus.
That was an option.
Okay.
It's still a tie. They do fire making.
Okay.
Zahir loses. He's an airbender.
Damn.
Yeah, you can't make fun.
yeah, he can't.
You fared well, homicidal Jin.
Yeah.
Homicidal maniac. You fared well.
So our final three is John Hinckley Jr., John Muir, and Paul Atreides. Who do we think won is winning? I think I'm gonna say John Muir, not just because I was rooting for him, but just I don't know. I feel like he did some challenges, he did some alliances.
Yeah, agreed.
Like Jack's house.
Yeah,
As soon as Zahir
think-
knew it was fire making, he had a breakdown because his girlfriend. Paul also saw the golden path. He knew how to make fire. Okay. Everybody has one vote so far. John Hinckley, Paul Atreides, Paul Atreides, Paul Atreides. Paul Atreides is the newest winner of Anime Survivor. And he's the fan favorite. Well,
Yeah, I guess the fans just really like big worms.
they just like twinks.
Yeah.
They just like worm.
Paul Atreides saw the golden path. We said it at the beginning. He knew.
You know?
He looked into the future. He saw that he was gonna win.
Yeah. So that means Jodie Foster, we no longer need her here. John Hinckley Jr.'s out.
Yeah.
If he won, the whole screen would be Jodie Foster right now. As it should be. Anyway,
Yeah.
that was our episode. We did it, everybody. So, after this, Anime Survivor is going to switch back to an every other week schedule because weekly's a lot of work. And I've burned through most of the backlog of episodes I made when I was sick in March. And everything since. So, we will be back in 2 weeks. That is July 20th. We will be doing every other week going forward for hopefully at least the end of the year. I don't know. I'm going to try to not burn out. I promise I'm going to try to not burn out. The fact that people are actually here and watching and in chat makes it a lot easier to keep doing this. Because the most disheartening thing is when no one is here and in chat, and then I don't want to do it. But you're here, so we're going to keep trying to do this. But yeah, again, next episode is July 20th. So, and we're going to do an All-Stars episode of the episodes we've done this year. So, we've been compiling a list of characters that we think are good, and we're going to put them in a season again. I might have everyone vote on it in Discord this week. I'm figuring that out. But, thank you for coming. Thank you for streaming, or coming to the stream. And have a fantastic weekend. Everybody, please say goodbye to chat.
Goodbye, chat.
Goodbye, chat.
Goodbye, chat.
Goodbye, chat.